I am in the middle of warming up bottles for the baby goats, and I just got a phone call. The game warden is on his way. If you weren't aware, yesterday, the day before, there was a blue heron that was found on our property, deceased. And so the game warden's coming to collect up the animal, and I'm hoping to capture some content, see what he says, and bring you along for the journey. So let me finish warming these bottles and drop them for the babies, and then head on out there. So this is my little office. We have bottle feeding instructions. We have some good memories from all the different live streams and goats that were a big part of our life. We have our medical supplies over there and everywhere. We've got our office goats that I like to keep an eye on, more medical supplies, and of course the handy dandy refrigerator, which we spill milk all over all the time. Each bottle goes in for a minute and a half. Now, I know a lot of people are worried about microwaving milk, and that's the wrong way to do it. However, I must tell you, I did some experimentation myself, and when you microwave a bottle for exactly the right amount of time, you're not ruining the raw milk properties. So raw milk versus pasteurized milk, huge difference, huge difference. So as long as we don't go over the critical point of 102 degrees, we're not going to ruin all those beneficial properties that raw milk has. So we're going to continue microwaving just because it's easy, and I know that I'm not going over the temperature, because we actually put a thermometer in there and tried this out on different heat settings, and this seems to work out just fine. And I've had great success with the raw milk microwaved at this temperature for almost the last year now. I already managed to feed Demi in here, and Myrtle and Cedric, they also got some bottle. They don't drink a lot, they're eating solid foods, but they are interested in the bottle enough. Take one out, pass it around. 98 bottles of milk on the wall. 98 bottles of milk. 98 bottles of milk. You take one down, you pass it around. There's 97 bottles of milk on the wall. 97 bottles of milk. So I woke up this morning, brushed my teeth, and honestly, I have so much gray hair. I only have a little bit of brown left here and there. My future job is going to be Santa Claus. You take one down, you pass it around. 96 bottles of milk on the wall. 96 bottles of milk. One more to go, and we can go drop these in the feeder for the baby stall. Cedric, you already had a bottle. Do you want more? All right, you get one more sip. Go ahead. Look, nobody wants to be in the barn today. The babies, though. All right, kids, let's go. One, two, three, four, five, and six. All right, you guys drink. I'll be back. Perfect timing. The warden is here. The game warden is here. I can't hold you. Sorry, Mr. Wilson. I can't hold you. Look where everybody's at. They're all out in the barnyard. Piles and piles of goats. Look at them all. It's a big deal when the warden comes out.
Yeah.
Zawada?
Zawada. Yeah.
Is this officer? Do you go by officer or game warden?
I mean, we're game wardens. We used to be called conservation officers, but 2 years ago they officially changed our job title to state game warden.
Okay. Are you allowed to arrest people?
Yeah, we're state law enforcement.
Ah, all right. Perfect. Not that I have anybody for you to arrest right now.
I was going to say, where's this going?
I was just curious. So it was found 2 days ago, taking the dog for the walk back here, and he brought us up on it. It's right off of this little road. It's literally on it. So do you get any blue herons that pass away?
No, but I'm not sure if you've heard, there's about an avian flu going around.
I did hear about that, yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't so much hit it typically hits waterfowl species and scavenging birds.
Okay.
And raptors. No, can't say I've ever had a case of a blue heron. It is often cold as well.
Let's hope he's still here. There's a lot of fox prints back here. So are you familiar with whether or not there are coyotes in this area?
Yep, they're in all 67 counties in Pennsylvania.
All 67. I knew it. Yep, I knew they were here. There it is. That's where it was found, and that's where it was left. So are they going to test the bird at all?
Most likely not.
No?
I can sweep it with like a metal detector if I see any like trauma injury.
Okay.
The only birds we're testing for the avian flu right now are birds outside of the established area. Right now we're inside the established area. And
Outside this, so we're inside an area that is proven to have the bird flu. Okay. So you're just gonna assume possibly it had?
It's so the only reason we test right now is if it were outside or if it were like a large kill, meaning 30 plus birds we would test.
Okay, right.
One of the specimens.
How's the heron population around here?
They're stable species. They're not like threatened or endangered
Okay.
in the state of Pennsylvania.
So I should be able to see more. We have 9 acres of wetlands, and we love seeing them here.
Yeah, and like even a small stream, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks they always eat like fish and stuff, like only exclusively, but all the little marshland and stuff, they make a living on small snakes and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
They're pretty resourceful birds.
Can you tell the age of it from how much you've done before in the past? Like maybe starved?
Well, I can feel its keel. It doesn't feel starved.
Okay.
Maybe a little malnourished, but not too bad. Like that's not its cause of death or anything like that.
And how do you tell the age on a bird like that?
I'm not. So our biologists, they look at like the tips of the wings, and like some of the actual like primary wing feathers and the alula feathers, and they can tell the age by the wear of those. For this bird that's been, I'm not certified.
Got it.
Like for waterfowl species, that's what they look at mainly. And you can also tell by coloration and size, but
okay. Cool. Well, there we go.
Yep.
I'm surprised the foxes didn't come.
This time of year, they're typically pretty resourceful when it comes to free meals around because they're few and far between.
Well, we do have the dogs, and we do walk them back here frequently, so maybe they take a different route.
Yeah.
I don't know. So how often are you dealing with birds that are dying because of the bird flu right now?
Almost daily.
Really?
Yeah, we don't come out for everything, but if they're in like public areas or like a species of interest or like I said, a large kill.
Okay.
We'll go out.
So are you in Berks County? Is that where you're at?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So Berks County, we have 3 officers.
Okay. I think that's it. I appreciate it. I would shake your hand, but you've got the gloves on and all that, so I'm gonna let you do your thing.
Yeah.
And take care.
All right. Thank you, Josh.
All right. You're welcome. See ya.
Yeah.
Poor bird, though. I really, really enjoy them.
Yeah.
It's a shame. Yeah, well. Is that another animal in there?
There are 2 geese in there.
Geese. They picked up today?
Yep. This is
wow.
For this.
So you don't go out for everything, but you go out for like
for some, they were in a very public area. They were in a public
got it. Probably should do that.
Probably should.
See ya. You too. Well, there you have it. As you heard, they don't come out for all cases, but for certain cases. Let's go see how the babies did with their bottle feeding without Dad there to help them. Millie, Billy, Rosemary, not Dusty, but Nellie, and how could I forget your name? Rain. This is how somebody said on the live stream earlier, well, it looks like you don't have enough space. Looks very congested. Walk with me. Let me show you. This is an open run. It opens up to 3 huge pastures. 1, 2, and 3. Actually 2 because, okay, give me the ball and I'll throw it. Give it to me, I'll do it once. Come on. Come on, here you go. I know, let it go now. Let it go. Hey, you have to let the ball go if you want me to play fetch with you. Drop it. I can't. You have to let it go. This is Maisie. Ready? Gosh. Maisie, bring it here. I didn't throw the ball. I didn't throw the ball. Now drop it. Hey, hey, hey. Stop for a second and let me have that. Does anybody else have this problem with their dog? Oh, gosh, you gotta wrestle it from her. Wrestle it from her. Oh, I hit her. Didn't mean to hit her in the side. Direct hit. Oh, you know, I know, but we all have to grow up. We all have to grow up. We do. I have no idea what I was about to say over here. Oh, the land. There's 2 giant pastures plus all this, but they choose to go here. This barn provides a massive wind block for them. In fact, as soon as you step in this barn, it's actually much, much warmer in here than it is out there. There goes the game warden. See you later, buddy. I don't know why they choose to be out there. Are you looking for eggs? I guarantee you, the dogs wait for the chickens to lay their eggs. Nothing this morning. Are you laying an egg? Oh no, I think Solo might be laying an egg. She's never laid an egg before. You're not getting broody, are you? Oh my, nope, that's her leg. I thought it was an egg. Is there an egg under you? No egg underneath you. But you might be getting ready to lay one, right? That's Solo. We hatched Solo from an egg. Did you already eat your eggs this morning? It's like when we eat our Wheaties. Rain, Pep, Wilma, Ruby. Okay, we're going in. Let's see how they did with the bottles. Yeah, you're not a bottle baby. Get out. Fine, go, 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 go. Go. Go ahead. I put the bottles out there. Go help yourself. Look at her go. Look at her go. She's gonna go pick up the scraps. She's gonna drink what nobody else had. I am gonna go replenish them though. Lauren, let's head out. You, my friend, I love you. No, you're not ready yet. No, you're not ready yet. No, in, out, in, out. No. Go. Excusez-moi. Lauren! Back out of the door! Occasionally we use our feet just because it's easier, but we're very gentle, I promise. Woo! Watch Pep. You gotta watch Pep. He'll open the door on us. Let's close that down and see if all of those bottles are empty. Bluey's going around making sure she gets her nips in here. They are all empty. All right, Tanya. If I don't do this, Tanya, the human Tanya is not going to like me very much. So we'll make sure you get some. If I don't do it, the human Tanya is not going to like me very much. So here you go. Get it in. Lindsay, would you like some? Oh my gosh. Nope. I'm gonna fight over it. Look, she drinks now without me holding her. You notice how I always had to hold her before. Now that it's a matter of being weaned off of the bottle. Sorry, I got milk all over your face, Lindsay. Look at him line up at the fence, ready for it. Thomas! All right, you guys just get nips. I gotta make sure that the other babies get all they need. Whoa! Gosh, get out from underfoot, please. I'm sorry. It was not intentional. Oh, oh. Oh. Empty. 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 This one has some in it. There you go. Empty. Friend, you need to leave, please, Bluey. There's a little bit left in this one. There you go. Knock your socks off. Bluey, I'm kicking you out. It's not fair that Tanya's not in here and you are. Oh, but how can you say no, Dad? How can you say no? Okay, I'll let you get it halfway. Oh, you drank fast. Holy smokes, you drank fast. Be with your friends. Be with your friends. One bottle left. Who gets it? Who gets it? Let's make sure Evie got some. Evie, well, she's peeing right now, so I think she definitely got some. Evie, I'm going to hold you, and we're going to see if you could take any more of the bottle. There we go. This is Evie. She's the youngest one. She was born on Christmas Eve. Looks like she's full already. Oh, no! Disaster has struck. That problem with this is it's slippery on the metal. The wicker holder that I used to use is not as slippery. I might have to put some felt or something on the bottom of that. Goats will give you a run for your money. I promise you that. If you don't already have goats or never had goats or are thinking about getting goats, I'm going to let you know. They will give you a run for your money. Every time. Oh, excuse me, please. How's everyone doing? It won't be long before we finally send Lacey and Lucy out of here. I want you to see Lucy. Look how big she's getting. She's next. She's next. And then here's Lacey. She's getting pretty close. And then Mr. Wilson. But not for a little while. He's still very young. I hear you. I think New Zealand can hear you right now. You're such a good boy. How the heck did that happen? Yep, that could have been bad. Could have broke a window. I guess goats are trying to climb ladders now. I haven't given Chuck his grains today, so I'm going to go do that before I say goodbye. Hi, Reese. Reese used to be one of those goats that would climb in the feeder every morning. I know, I'm sorry. Chuck, are you ready? Negative. Ice. You can't do this. Please? They just... breaks my heart a little bit. Hi, Chuck. Are you ready for your grains for today? I haven't given them to you yet. Let's do it. Here you go, bud. I'm gonna stand up here so I'm above you. Can you just eat it? Like, okay, he's telling me to put it on the ground. He does not want me to be holding it. He says no. Put it down, please. I'm gonna listen to him. He knows better than me. That's where he wants it, so that's where he gets it. How many scoops should we give him? You know, it is possible to give an animal bloat, especially a ruminant animal. So I don't actually do too much. I don't want to get them sick. They have tons of hay to eat, free choice hay, as much as they want. But when it comes to the grains, I do have to control that. Let's see if Chucky lets me pet him on the back. He didn't like that. Just a little touch. I feel very safe where I'm at, everybody. Very safe where I'm at, except for that electric fence. That's the one thing that's bothering me. There we go. Good boy. Now you realize this probably never would have happened unless he got that progesterone medicine. He would never let me pet him like this. And it's gonna wear off. It's gonna wear off, so I'm gonna get my loves in while I can. I know a lot of you are screaming at the camera right now. Stop touching your bull! Lester will never touch his bull. Well, I mean, I'm not equipped for bulls around here, so that's why he's going there. Lester can take care of him and love him how he wants to love him, with many, many muffins. Good boy. Good boy. Thank you. Thank you. That's it. Last of the Christmas trees. These goats destroyed about $3,000 worth of overstocked Christmas trees from Home Depot. And that's it. And that's all she wrote for the season. This is your last twig. Come get it and savor it. Of course, who do you think would be right here? Look at that wide belly Oreo of all goats. Come savor it. There you go. I'll just put it down there. Don't fight over it now. So I'm actually going to drive all of this stuff to the back of the property and make a brush pile for the bunnies and wildlife. It'd be really cool. I didn't feed the pine cones to the goats because there's paint on them. But this will make a nice compost or / brush pile for bunny rabbits or any other type of wildlife. So today's trip is going to be a little bit different. Whereas yesterday I walked out there, I am actually going to drive back there. Again, this is my only mode of transportation to get there. I hope I don't get stuck in the marsh, in the wetlands. Everything seems pretty frozen. So hopefully we don't get stuck. But I'm going to take you on a driving tour this time, and we're going to find a nice location to put all this brush. All right, hopefully we make it. 4-wheel drive or not 4-wheel drive? Absolutely 4-wheel drive. Let's lock her in gear. All right, I'm in 4. Let's go. I did receive a really cool email. It's my first sponsorship email that I think is legit. It's for night vision goggles. Oh, I'm already getting stuck. Somebody wants to send me night vision goggles and use them in my videos. How could I say no? So the idea is one day after I get the night vision goggles, I will come back here. We already know there's plenty of sign of life, and we'll come back here and see what we can find. So the ice is holding me up so far. This is good. I normally have a much harder time getting back here. Let's stop and take a look, and what do we think we want to do as far as a brush pile? Do we want to go that way? There's another one of my son's deer blinds over there. I'm going to stay clear that way. There's lots of woods over there. And then there's a wood line way up there. So I'm going to drive to the top of the hill where the field ends, and we'll go ahead and make a brush pile like in the corner or something. Let's go. I hope I don't lose my trees out the back. I'll just be picking them up later. That guy looks like it's about ready to go. That one's hanging on by a thread. Let's just hope that the old corn stalks aren't strong enough to give me a flat tire. We're getting close to where I want to put it. Alright, this seems pretty thick. I'm going to look for a little opening in there. We're going to We're gonna make this area much thicker than it already is. In the springtime, all of this overgrowth, these rose bushes and everything, will take over and just make a thick wall and make a nice habitat for some sort of creature. Let me put my back end of my truck right there and start tossing. Now that seems like as good a place as any to put them. Let's get started. So even in the snow, this is going to provide some year-round shelter for some little creatures. And we are so far away from any buildings or structures that they're going to feel safe inside of there. I think they will. She nudges her nose on the dish and gets a little bite or two.
Join the show just after 7. Watch us in our animal heaven. Wake up with goats and chicks. Come feed the cows all their grain mix. Join the show just after 7. Take a head count 9, 10, 11. With the crew, come take a pic. Just watch for the cows 'cause they might kick.